What's up, guys, and welcome to Your Boyfriend. Now, this is a game that I've had highly requested for me to check out by all of you guys in the comment section down below. I've received so many comments about this game that I figure, you know what, I gotta give it a go for myself and see what all the hype is about. So this is gonna be our first video on this game, but apparently it's a pretty long game, so if you guys do want to see more, let me know. Show this video a ton of support, leave it some likes, stuff like that, and let me know what I'm in for with this game, because I've heard some pretty scary things about it. But let's go ahead and, what happened to the play button? Hello? It took away, oh, there it is. Let's go ahead and press play and hop in. Here we go. So I think this is like a story about like a boyfriend that, I don't know, is evil? I have no idea. All right, so our name is going to be just Fusion. Okay. Welcome, Fusion. You two have fun. Ooh, you too. Okay. Two of us here. My life has been chaotic. My family broke out into another fit of drama, so I left the nest, ran straight to college, and got an apartment and a job. But lately, my job at a greasy spoon diner has been unbearable. The job doesn't pay the best, so that meant I had to find a roommate to afford an apartment. And now my roommate is always bringing some dropout into our apartment for late night study sessions. My sleep schedule is wrecked, and even better, the rent on the apartment is late. I had heard once that if you become a roommate with a friend, you won't stay with them for long. I won't say friends for long. In my case, the friendship gets strained thinner as my friend keeps making excuses why they need me to cover their half of the rent. Thanks to that deadbeat, I'm working harder just to lose money on the rent. I'm nearly broke, and getting a second job feels like it would kill me. What? They're paying both sides of the rent? Yeah, right. I'd be kicking them out. At least in this park, I have some alone time. Okay, this is nice. I've always loved this part of the park. It's untouched by obnoxious family members and college jerks. The only people who come here are the groundskeepers. Even then, they only come by in the morning. Closing my eyes, I rub my face and huff out the tension in my lungs so I could calm down enough to enjoy the peace and quiet. Just then, I feel someone sit down beside me. Startled, I turn and look towards the interloper. Oh, that's him, I think. Whoa, hey, take it easy, it's just me, the stranger says, trying to keep me from leaping too high off the park bench. You're a jumpy one, aren't you? He smiles and scoots himself closer to me, shyly and awkwardly. That'd be really creepy. I keep my eyes on him, unsure what his intentions are. His unblinking eyes don't stray from mine, not once. So, are you waiting for a family member or a friend? It just seems kind of odd for you to be sitting here all alone like this, and so far away from the jogging track. A chill runs down my spine. I cross my arm over my chest and slide myself away from him and closer to the edge of the bench. How often does a sane person walk up to you out of the blue and start asking such questions? Yeah, and moving closer to you on the bench. That's super weird. Not often, for me at least. He picks up on my unease and refrains from sliding any closer. He crosses his fingers in between his legs and smiles warmly. Yeah, that's even weirder, dude. I mean, you don't look like a groundskeeper or one of the old people feeding pigeons after doing Tai Chi. No, I'm just getting some alone time to myself. Things have been pretty intense lately. He scoots himself even closer, his hand nearly touching mine as he smiles shyly. Okay, yeah, I'd be like, look, buddy, you need to back up. Look, I know this is sudden, very sudden, but if you're free tonight, can I have the pleasure in taking you out to dinner? There's no way we say yes to this. Can I have the pleasure? Never mind, he was the weird one. I can't tell if he's a bit awkward or just eccentric. What? Why? Why did he have such an interest in me? Well, I'm your boyfriend. Huh? Isn't that why you're here? My boyfriend? Why would he be assuming we were in a relationship? There's an awkward silence as the stranger sits patiently waiting for my answer. No? What? Like, what? Who are you? What? No. I pull my hand away from his. I thought that I would normally try to at least attempt to be polite when I turn down someone's advance, but the stranger's presumptuousness makes my skin crawl. He sits there for a moment with a firm stare before pushing his hand away in a reluctant retreat. Oh. I see. I think I'm getting mixed messages from you. What? Huh? I mean, it doesn't make much sense for you to come here and then not want me. I stand up from the bench and turn to leave. Hopefully I can get back to the more frequented parts of the park before any other creeps crawl out from under the rocks and bushes. I'd be like, okay, I'm running. Where are you going? He stares back at me from the bench, but I can't read his expression. It is a tempest of mixed emotions, and none of them are as positive or playfully awkward as when I first met him. It's getting late. I'm going to head home. I lied. I glanced over my shoulder to find the nearest path out of the park and to the nearest public street. Oh, well, maybe I can walk you home then? What is this guy? No, thank you. Look, it's nothing personal, but you're coming off as kind of creepy. I'm not really that comfortable around you. Thank you, finally, a person that makes sense. He rubs his arm awkwardly. Creepy? But I love... Sorry, I have to go. Oh my. I cut him off and start walking away, occasionally looking over my shoulder. I don't want him creeping up on me while my back was turned. He never moves. He just sits there with a forlorn look on his face and stares quietly at the ground. Yeah, that dude is really creepy. Really creepy. Like, the fact that he can't take a hint. Oh my gosh. I wander around the city a little bit more, visiting places I normally wouldn't visit. Ooh. Okay. Ugh, my paranoia has got me looking over my shoulder, wondering if he might still be lurking somewhere behind me. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking things. But who knows? Some guy who presumes that he's your boyfriend before either of you even know each other's names is probably not the most psychologically healthiest of people, are they? Yeah, that's creepy enough to warrant him my cold shoulder. Still, the way I left him behind like that was making me feel like maybe I was the jerk. Yeah, okay, what? Did you not hear what he was saying? Like, he was about to say he loves you. Like, what? I come across a local florist shop that I remember passing on a few of my downtown walks. I've always been meaning to stop in and pick up some flowers for the apartment, but I could never seem to find the time. Well, I have time now, and I could use a diversion, so why not? Okay. Seems like a very happy town. Lots of people around. Walking in, I look around and take in the rather pleasant aroma of the shop. I wander past the quaint displays of flower arrangements, potted plants, and small gift bags of potpourri. What the heck is that? I had a particular purchase in mind. I'm going right for something. From a rustic wooden shelf display containing the flowers and various houseplants came a lovely, pungent fragrance from the deep red roses. Being mindful that some still had their thorns, I reach out to pick one up. I feel a hand brush against mine. Oh, don't you tell me. I don't even want to press continue. I know it better not be him. I pull my hand away quickly and glance at the person I didn't see on the other side of the display. Oh, fancy seeing you here. The man from the park beams up seeing me and gives me a smile before pulling the rose out. I didn't know you shopped here too. I don't, I say, startled by his presence. The man then gestures to me with a finger over his lips. Shh, it's a small shop. There's no need to raise your voice. His comment rubs me the wrong way, but I try to compose myself. Yeah, I'd be going to the shop owner. I'd be leaving, actually. Did you follow me here? I whisper harshly, unsure if crossing paths with him again was a pure coincidence or if I need to worry about him after all. Obviously, he followed us. What? Of course not. He looks a little hurt by my accusation. I come here almost every day, you know. Oh. Was I really being a... Oh, to him? He fumbles around with the rose in his hand and his eyes stay shyly focused on the ground. I love flowers. This little shop is the only one nearby, so I come here a lot to see what new bouquets they have made and if they have any on sale. I'll admit that sometimes I get a glimpse of you through the windows of the diner that you work at. Okay, and lately I've been meaning to walk in to finally say hi, but I lose my nerves and stay out. I guess that's not too bad. You've been watching me? He's been really weird. You've been watching me? Are you serious? What kind of creep are you? But it's not like that. He reaches his hand out towards my shoulder in an attempt to console and calm me down. Okay, dude. Not wanting his greasy, grubby hands anywhere on me, I flinch away in shock and disgust. Don't touch me. I hiss at him and then turn and storm out of the florist shop. I don't look back. Yeah, this dude is super weird. Super weird. And, well, is there red stuff on his hand back there? I thought... Guys, comment down below. I thought I saw red stuff on his hand. It's finally getting dark out. Ugh, I hate walking home at night. And after crossing paths with a crazy stalker, I have a good reason for it. And now I'm out later than I wanted because I was trying to take a longer, less traveled path home, just in case that creepy guy knew more about my habits. Oh, he does. Crap, I'll need to find new places to hang out, and probably a new job. Okay, I don't know about all that, but yeah, he definitely knows. He's been watching us. Ooh, this is a nice house. I storm into the apartment and slam the door behind me before doing another full body shudder. I hear the rummaging sound of my roommate and the study partner in the kitchen come to an abrupt silence after I unceremoniously arrive home. I race by to my bedroom. They have a habit of walking around naked after their study sessions, and I don't want to see if they were dressed this time. Yeah, that roommate needs to get kicked out. I'm not paying for both. No way, that's crazy. In my room, I flop down onto my bed and muffle a frustrated scream with my pillow. After a moment, I roll over on my back and stare up at the ceiling, trying to forget about my day, trying to forget about him. Before I fall asleep, from sheer exhaustion, my last thought was a simple wish. Man, I hope to never see that weirdo again. Yeah, in a town like this, we're seeing him again. Definitely. Unfortunately. Oh no. Look, you saw that? Oh, Trunks is barking at someone. You saw that, though? He was outside the window, like his shadow. He was staring in, I think. I'm pretty sure. That wasn't always there. Okay, so end of day 1. Let's go ahead and continue into day 2 and see what it has in store for us. Now, I think it said on the page that we can only record, like, days 1 and 2. So, Fusion, did you have a nice time with the stranger? Don't answer that. It's time to get up and face another day. Okay. Sorry about Trunks, guys. Everyone say hi to Trunks in the comment section down below. This guy's barking at who knows what. I think another dog. I don't know what that noise is. I roll over in my bed for a moment. Every inch of my body is begging me to wake up, but I don't have the willpower to go on living. I feel so sleep deprived. I fight the will to wake up for a moment, rubbing my eyes before sitting up in my bed. Ugh, I'm a mess. Whoa, look at that. We got a cool room, though. So aesthetically pleasing, you know? Okay, so what am I... Oh, am I allowed to, like... Oh, I can click on stuff. I won this plushie at a carnival. Still smells like cherries. Okay, the window? That's weird. Yeah, the window's open. I didn't realize I left the window open. Yeah, you didn't. But, okay. I don't wear most of my clothes anymore. At this point, it's all just piling up and making it difficult to see inside. What? So do you just rewear the same outfit over and over again? I don't wear most of... I guess maybe she has, like, a set outfit that she wears a lot. Huh, I've seen this plushie before. It blew up at one point, and people swore up and down that it somehow exuded this overwhelming feeling of disdain despite its smile. It blew up at one point? Oh, like it... I thought she meant like it literally blew up. Now that I see it up close, I get what they mean. I had a matching axolotl plush that they released after it, but it's sold out in hours. Okay. My trusty old Game Daddy. I love playing some Grave Harvest while I'm trying to unwind. The Game Daddy. Oh, wow. We can actually play it. Press any button to start. Oh, my God. That is so loud. Oh, my... That is so loud, dude. Okay, just take me out of the game. I don't know. I don't want to play this game anymore. This is so loud. Wait, why isn't he running anymore? Oh, there he goes. He, like, stopped. Okay, we're gonna... Can I jump on his head like in Mario? No? Okay. I think I'm dead. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Hey, you know what? That's probably for the best. Where am I? How am I not lost yet? Off. Turn it off. Turn it off. I think it's so loud. Okay, what else do we got? I love collecting books, but I never have the time to read them. And, interesting. So you don't like collecting books. You like to just look at them. All right. So, what do we got? How do I leave this? I think I've done everything. Dirty clothes I've yet to wash. I've been too busy or exhausted to get these done. Okay. I don't know what else. Oh, the time. Sunday, 9:12 a.m. 9:12 a.m. Oh, God. I'm late for work. What is on our TV? Finally dressed, I rush out of my bedroom, making my way into the kitchen section where I normally put my work keys. Hey, looks like someone's in a hurry. A surge of irritation floods through me when I hear Lucy's voice. I take a glimpse over my shoulder toward the deadbeat who hasn't been making my life any easier. Yes, I am in a hurry because some of us actually have a job. I mutter underneath my breath, grabbing my work keys from the kitchen counter and beginning to storm right by her. Again with the guilt trip. Oh yeah, okay. She mutters something else under her breath as she rolls her eyes. Yeah, I would have kicked her out so long ago. Look, I'm trying, all right? I just haven't had any calls back yet. Yeah, you're gone already. She tries to explain, but I've grown tired of hearing her half-but excuses. I'm not even going to argue with her. Now is not the time because right now time is not on my side. I shrug her off and make my way out of the door, rushing myself down the stairs and out of the apartment building. Yeah, she needs to get kicked out. First a stalker, now I might lose my job. With any luck, I might get hit by a car and die on the impact. Oh, goodness. Ooh, the diner. It's a Sunday. There's usually hardly any customers on Sunday mornings, but even then, it doesn't excuse my lateness. Yeah, we know who's going to show up, let's be honest. We know who's going to be sitting at that table. Rushing through the front doors of the diner, I dash into the kitchen and grab my apron off the coat hanger along the far end of the wall. The apron seemed to be the only place where grease stains don't get all over me. Fumbling to tie the apron on, I rush over towards the time clock and snatch my time card to punch in. Wait. According to this, I already clocked in. Okay. Who could have... My attention snapped toward... Oh, is he working there? Toward the sound of approaching footsteps. Whoever it is, they're not trying to be discreet as they carry a clanking stack of dirty dishes back from the table.
There you are. Where have you been?
Oh, what? This has a voice... Okay.
I've been covering your shift for the past 45 minutes without the boss even knowing you're not here.
TK rushes right by me as they gently place the dishes into the sink of soapy hot water. Wiping their hands, TK sighs loud enough to make sure that I hear it. They're like this all the time, though, always acting like they're the big sibling to everyone and keeping things in one piece. I huff as I try to think of an excuse that doesn't sound as pathetic as my alarm didn't go off, but the truth is all I have, so I try to downplay the issue. I don't get why you're making such a fuss. We're pretty much dead on Sunday morning. You clearly weren't paying attention when you came barging in. TK wipes their hands on their apron before gesturing for me to look out through the service window. What the? Are you kidding me? Why are there so many old farts here? Try not to raise my voice to a point that the fiber-chomping boomers... The fiber-chomping boomers... What? Outside did not hear me. A tour bus came along. That's what happened. Now stop asking questions and start waiting tables. TK hands me a spare notepad and pencil and nudges me out of the kitchen. Great, here I am, hoping to have an easygoing day. So much for that. Okay, then. How did we not see any of those people? The breakfast crowd is a nightmare. Karens and redneck grandpas everywhere with something up their butt. Okay. Some even go as far as refusing to pay because I didn't kiss their gosh darn feet whenever their coffee was not filled all the way or their T-bone steak wasn't cooked the way they wanted. Yeah, T-bone steak for breakfast. Not even breakfast steak and eggs either. An actual T-bone steak dinner with potatoes and steamed carrots, and then when one person refuses to order off the breakfast menu, there's a dozen more who follow suit. Such a hassle. Why couldn't the elderly be more like my grandparents? Pleasant and polite. The last of the great generation, not these entitled boomers. Oh, goodness. What? The last of the great generation. Okay, someone's got a bias. Goodness. Oh, look at this. Eventually, the crowd started dying down, most leaving to do some sightseeing, others staying to order more coffee or lunch. At least these are the kind of customers that mind their own business and are more focused on eating or talking. All right. Staggering into the kitchen, I let out a long sigh and rest against the wall, finally able to take a moment to relax. Ahem. I know you want to get off your feet, but you missed the table. TK sneaks over at my side, giving me a gentle nudge before pointing back out to the dining area. We know whose table this is. I rolled my exhausted eyes and look over towards them. Can't you do it? I don't feel like having some geezer dump their juice on me again. I would, but you owe me for covering your butt for an hour. Dang it, they had a point. With a groan, I lean myself off the wall, try to straighten my posture, and stumble back out. Where is he? Scanning the booths, I check all the tables I've already gotten, matching their faces in orders table by table. I don't think I missed any. A voice chimes in from the booth to my right. Of course. Hey there, stranger. Oh my gosh. Not you again. We're just gonna hate this guy. Seriously, what part of leave me alone do you not understand? He's just gonna say, I'm just here to order food. I didn't know you worked here. Actually, no, wait. He does know we work here. So why would he come here? I bellow out, gaining the attention... oh my god, I almost choked. Attention of the remaining people inside the diner. I hope that calling him out like this would get him to leave. The creeper stiffens up a little, giving a rather hurt expression. You did! I'm not as thick as I seem to be, honest. The tone in his voice is frantic. All I want to do was apologize for my behavior yesterday. You didn't even give me a chance to explain myself. Oh, okay. Explain yourself? There's no explanation for spying on me every day when you go on your walks. Oh, so you never recognize the familiar faces when you follow the same routine every day? Just like that old couple who always comes here every Wednesday and pretend like they're happily married, even though all they do is sit in silence? How does he see that, though, from outside the window, huh? Or even that creepy redheaded doctor who always picks the same corner, always ordering just a simple cup of tea while staring at everyone with an eerie smile. How does he see that from walking by? What? You're not the only face that I recall, Fusion. He mumbles, looking down at the table in front of him as he starts picking up one of the napkins. He does have a point. Yeah, he's still been creepy in every other regard, though. Letting out a deep sigh, I hold up my notepad and pencil. Just tell me what you want to order. He picks up the menu and starts looking it over. I still want to make it up to you, though, for being too forward yesterday. I mean, don't tell me he's going to try to buy his food. As he speaks, he starts folding the napkin into a paper crane. Oh, he's so weird. Rolling my eyes, I try my best not to snap at him, speaking now through my teeth. Oh my god, no, alright? I might have overreacted. I might have misinterpreted your intentions, but that does not change the fact that I don't want anything to do with you. It can't be helped, dear. His eyes shift over towards me, an eerie glint in his gaze as he smiles a little, corresponding to my reply. You're just playing hard to get at this point. And I do love games. Okay. A jolt of dread shoots through my entire body. I don't know if it's the words, his tone, or the gaze that's setting off all the red flags, but I'm not going to stand here and analyze why my survival instincts are kicking into overdrives. Yeah, it's definitely his words. Who says that? You're definitely playing hard to get, dear. I'd be like, okay, you're a weirdo. Turning away, I quickly make my way back into the kitchen, trying to untie my apron with my sweaty palms. TK approaches with an expression of concern. They might have watched the whole thing happen. Hey, are you alright? What happened? What did he say? I can't do this. I need to go home. I hand TK my apron. Just have Alicia cover my shift from now on.
Whoa, you're quitting? What did he do? Should I call the police?
What the heck? No, I don't want... No. They can't really do anything about it. I don't want to talk about this, nor do I want to be bothered with this creep any longer. Shaking my head, I simply walk out, taking the back entrance so that I don't have to walk into that psychopath's line of sight. Let's get out of there. Back home we go. Rushing home, I occasionally look over my shoulder, hoping that I wouldn't catch that stalker following behind me. I don't see anything, not even signs of movement from the corner of my eyes, but I'm not going to let my guard down. I finally arrive in front of the apartment building, and I hurry my way inside while pulling out my phone. TK has been messaging me this entire time about what happened back at the diner. Leaving messages like, please call the police, talk to me. Did you contact your family yet? All kinds of worry-wart text. If anything, I'd be like, look, tell me if he leaves the diner. If he leaves the diner, I don't know what to do. I'm running. I appreciate their concern, but I just want to drop it and forget it all. Yeah, that's not happening. This dude is super strange. Home sweet home. Hopefully that guy doesn't know where I live. He definitely does. We saw that had to have been him that last night, you know? Closing the door behind me, I shuffle in, dropping my keys on the counter. Great. Not only have I mocked my roommate for not having a job, now I don't have one either. I'm sure she's gonna have a heyday once she learns this. I don't think she should know about that creepy man. Fusion? Is that you? My roommate calls out from her room. I don't bother to answer as I sink myself more into the sofa, feeling utterly miserable. Of course, she comes out of her room anyways, gazing at me with confusion. I normally don't come home early as I'm always working overtime because of her lazy, jobless butt. Just like me. What the heck are you doing home so early? It was just a bad day, so I left. That place wasn't working for me anyway. I'm good at telling lies to people that I don't care about, apparently. She doesn't seem to buy it as she tilts her head to the side, giving a little sneer. Yeah, I can smell bullcrap. No day is worse than that truck driver incident. I sit there in silence for a moment, grinding my teeth as I debate whether I should tell her or not. Just then, I feel her sit down right next to me, looking a little more concerned now. Honestly, this is off-putting, especially since she's never really acted as she cared about me when I first moved in. Come on, stiff lip, talk to me. Sure, let's tell the truth. Why not? It's a struggle to think of the right words to say, but when I open my mouth, it all slips out. I have a stalker. The guy met me at the park when I was alone and wanted to date me. Even after I turned him down, he just kept following me around. I saw him at my work today, and he was just... The things he said terrified me. He was saying I was playing hard to get and just leered at me. My roommate frowns a little upon hearing this, shaking her head before getting up off the sofa. You know what you need? To unwind. You're overworked with no day off, and now you got creeps after you due to your fixed schedule. It's time you loosened up a little bit. Wait here. Oh, what is she getting? She walks away in her room. I half expect her to walk back out with a big sandwich bag of oh, goodness. Well, it's not a big bag. She plops herself down right next to me as she opens a small bag on her lap, handing me before pulling out a lighter. Oh, goodness. This is the lighter stuff, so you're not going to be on the floor, paralyzed and catatonic. It's just enough to help you not stress about that perverted guy. I sit there looking at the rolled up between my fingers. My nerves are quite rattled. My hands are shaking a little. I guess it's fine. I'm in a safe place, not alone, and no longer need to go back to that place of work where he knew I was. I suppose I could puff one out. Puff one out? You don't do this very often, do you? She lights up the other in? She lights up the other in. Okay, I think they meant to put end. Patting my leg as I take a light drag into my lungs and hold it for a bit. She smirks as I cough it out. I take another drag. There, feeling better yet? Give me a minute. I just started here. I mutter, exhaling the smoke from my lungs with a long and dragged out sigh. I space out for a moment before taking another drag. For a beginner, you're doing well. My roommate praises me before lighting up her own. Leaning back against the sofa, she huffs the smoke up into the air. What a day this has been so far. I was late for work, had a creepy guy trying to hit up on me again, quit my job, and now I'm finally getting along with my deadbeat roommate by smoking with her. The two of us don't say anything, but honestly, there's nothing to say at this point. Just the two of us, easing our way into relaxation. As much as I don't want to admit it, this is helping out quite a bit. I don't see why I was stressed about that guy in the first place. All I need to do is get another job and take my walks elsewhere. Boom, done. No big deal, right? Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's the spirit. My roommate says, leaning forward to put out the remainder of her grass and standing up from the couch. And if he comes around, we'll just mess him up. Most stalkers can't even defend themselves anyways. All I do is let out a stupid laugh before giving one last drag. I was about ready to put it out when there's a sudden loud bang on our door. I would have jumped to my feet if I wasn't so relaxed right now. It's gotta be her boyfriend, right? Crap! Lucy mutters before grabbing up the ashtray, quickly making her way to the kitchen area and washing it out with water. It's the effing landlord. I just know it. She hisses, grabbing up a scented candle from the kitchen counter and lit the wick. Just act like you're tired and I'll talk to him. Done and done. I don't bother to watch her go up to the door, opening it just enough for her to slip through. Okay. Already, I hear the landlord raise his voice. What the frick is that smell? My roommate closes the door behind her, leaving the rest of his words muffled on the other side. There's undoubtedly a heated argument going on, but I don't pay mind to how serious the situation is as I get up from the sofa, making my way into my room. Okay. Walking in, I make my way towards my bed, flopping onto it and nuzzling into my pillow. I do feel like taking a nap anyway, so hey, perfect plan on acting like I'm tired. Score. My roommate eventually walks in, looking a little frustrated but collected as she sits on the edge of my bed. That guy must have been sniffing around outside our door. She looks down at my baked state and smiles. Look at you, already out of it. That was some of my lighter stuff too. She teases with a head pat. How about we keep this night going? You look like you need it. She teases with a head pat. Yeah, sure. I honestly have no idea what she has in mind, but at this point, I'm up for anything. Okay, well, where are we going? Everything's a bit of a blur after that. Maybe? I recall some drinking. Did I do some drinking? I know she did. Not sure if I did or not. It's getting rather surreal in here. We've become a party animal. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is happening here? What is going on here? I don't think I can show that. Oh, goodness. My head. What happened? Lucy? She must have gone to bed after I passed out. Frick. I need a drink. My head is killing me. Maybe I should take an aspirin before crawling back to bed. I don't know if does Lucy live like this. This is the worst headache ever. Oh. Who? Lucy? That you? The figure doesn't say anything as I hear a bottle of pills being handed to me. Look closer. You definitely have to look closer. Something doesn't seem right. Despite the pounding headache, I'm not fried enough to ignore the fact that my normally talkative roommate is staying quiet. I try to adjust my eyes to the darkness, leaning closer to the figure that is standing before me in the darkness. It just occurs to me that this figure is taller, thinner, and doesn't have Lucy's long, wavy locks. In fact, it looks like... Oh my god. I open my mouth to scream, but instantly I feel his hand go over my mouth while the other arm wraps around me tightly. Frantically, I try to fight back, stepping on his feet and shins, biting his hand and even wiggling with all my might to get out of his grip. But he's not letting go. He's not even flinching with the pain I'm trying to cause him. Panic shoots through me as I feel something go down my throat, like 2 tablets of some kind. Guy must have popped those in when he covered my mouth. I started to feel weak. Each strike I try to give has less impact on him. As I start to go limp, my mind becoming numb like the rest of my body. All I can feel is his arms around me, holding me gently as I feel him kiss my cheek. Then he speaks softly into my ear. I'll see you tomorrow, darling. How I want to lash out, how much I want to scream for help, but whatever he gives me is working quickly, too quickly. How did he find me? Yeah, he obviously knew where we lived, dude. End of day 2. Alright, well, guys, I think that's where we have to end this video. It said on the thing, it was like, don't record, or don't stream day 3 yet, or something like that, I think. So, I don't know, maybe I can record day 3, I'll have to look it up, but that was pretty cool, man, a really intriguing story. Definitely started getting good at the end right there, and, yeah, it ends right when it starts to get good, but if you guys want to see some more of this game, let me know. Show this video a ton of support, leave it a like, all that kind of stuff. If you made it to the end of the video, okay, drop a comment down below saying creep, all right? And that's how I know who made it to the end of the video. I'll be looking out for some of those comments. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.